What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Birdhouse Sports Show. As always, this is Son.
And this is Pops. We got a sad situation. We got some good things going on, but we got a sad situation we're going to start off with to give our respects to. And then we're going to continue on to what's going on in the league, and speak about other sports and all that stuff. So let's get to it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. A lot has transpired this past week. Unfortunately, I know it's already been reported, but there's a lot of some sad news here that did occur. We want to give our condolences to Dallas Cowboys player Marshawn Kneeland. I want to give you some information about Kneeland, about Marshawn, but we want to give our heartfelt condolences. But he was born July 2001 in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He attended Godwin Heights High School in Wyoming, Michigan, where he excelled defensively and offensively. He played college football at Western Michigan Broncos from 2019 to 2023. He recorded 149 tackles, my gosh, 12 and a half sacks in his collegiate career and earned a second team All MAC honors in 2023. Um, he was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys in the second round, 56th overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. His NFL stats appeared in 18 games. He recorded 26 tackles, one sack, one touchdown, which was a block punt recovery just days before his death. Um, Marshawn Kneeland passed away on November 5th, I believe, or 6th, 2025 at age 24. Authorities are investigating his death as an apparent suicide. He was found following a police pursuit and crash after sending a goodbye message to his family and friends. Once again, we just want to give our heartfelt condolences to his family, to his loved ones. You know, there's always commercials and conversations about suicide and how serious it is. I know there's a hotline out there. I'm gonna make sure I put the hotline telephone number in the actual description for this video. But I can only imagine what his family's going through. He had his whole life ahead of him. He was only 24 years old. You would hope that someone saw some signs and got in front of him before this happened. But unfortunately, that didn't transpire. But I'll give it over to Pops. But once again, my condolences.
Yes, son. Yeah, my condolences. May God be with him. Bless him and his mom's. A mother's love. It must have hurt him deeply. He missed his mom's or whatever transpired. I don't want to get into too many particulars because I don't know everything, but I don't know what's going on in his head. I know he was
Right.
lonely mentally and he was seeking help, and nobody could give it to him spiritually, but I think his mother could. There's some things they had a relationship in a great mom and son way that he just couldn't live without. And I'm sad to say I ain't saying this. I have three sons and four grandsons. I love my sons and I love my mother. She moved on, and I just say that hurt is something incredible.
Right.
I truly wish the family some grace and some understanding, some peace and some privacy so they could get through this tragedy, this double tragedy in due time. You know what I mean? It was a little ways apart, but he just couldn't deal, and he gave his wishes, and he ended up in a situation. So it assumed to be a suicide. Um, I'm just saddened by that situation and hurt. But I'm gonna give it to God and the spirits and let him know that he's at this point he's in a better place because on the flesh world he did not want to be here at this time, and he's with his mother. I'm gonna just say that, and I hope that in a godly way. Sorry and
Yeah.
rest in peace, my.
Yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Um, and also too to all the Dallas Cowboys players who knew him very well as a great teammate and everything they're going through as well. Right, they're also processing it as well, being his teammates, former coaches, etc. Anybody that was part of his life right now is dealing with. So my hearts go with all of you guys to give you strength as you continue through this season after losing your brother. Um,
Also the
yeah,
NFL. The NFL is a lot of this going on. There's a lot of things in all different situations. The NFL family, please, please check, have more classes on it, have more information on it, and and players and coaches, owners and staff. If you see signs, speak on it. Don't say something because the guy you don't want to embarrass nobody or you don't want to cause no scene because
right.
either who him or her didn't decide. God forbid if anything was to happen, speak on it before another tragedy happened like this in the whole NFL and all sports included, all sports in the country included and in the world. Everybody got to speak up now and save lives before they take lives. And Godspeed for everyone.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, we're gonna go ahead and switch it up. Like I said, that's tough, but we had to start the show off with giving our respects. But we're gonna go ahead and switch it up to Thursday night football game that recently just transpired, and let's talk about the Broncos beating the Las Vegas Raiders. Excuse me, 10-7. It was a very low scoring game. Both offenses couldn't get anything going at all. This was a really shocking score by the Broncos. I mean, the Broncos offense was just terrible. Shout out to the Raiders defense,
But
Max Crosby and everybody showing up. But I'm gonna just say it before you probably say it. The Raiders made a huge mistake not drafting Shador. You bring Geno Smith in, you know that I forgot the head coach name, but he brings in his boy from the Seahawks, and thinking that they could have some success, and it's been a disaster.
son, it was the other way around, son. Gino was already picked, and then they brung in his coach, the
That's
Pete
right.
Carroll,
That's
to
right. That's right.
support him.
Or maybe they were over negotiating with Pete Carroll, and Pete said, "I want you to make sure you bring my dude first. Prove that you bring me, then
Yeah,
bring me on." So who
yeah.
knows how it went?
How, however, the combo was, it's sour.
It's a disaster. So
Yes.
I would say this. He's just. I watched the game. I got a chance to really look at him. He just like a deer in the headlights. Like he's never played football before. Some of his throws, he had dudes where he's not even getting touched. Dudes running in the flat. He's throwing the ball on the ground or throwing it way ahead of him. I'm like, what? He's so inaccurate. He looks so unsure of himself. And then of course he just like, yeah, I'm playing a terrible game. Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. It just found like he would just look like he would just find excuses to just show why he was sucking. Um, it's embarrassing. I wish the Raiders made a trade to get Shador or bring in another quarterback. He is an embarrassment. The Raiders will continue to be a disaster because the people of the leadership, they don't know what they're doing. You got Tom Brady that's a part of this organization, and obviously he's not adding no value because you guys are making bonehead mistakes. But anyway, just to flip it back to the Broncos, they did get the victory, and that's what counts. But one of the things I would say about the Broncos, despite them winning these games, all their games have been winning has been close, and the defense is what's been keeping them in play. I am not impressed by the Broncos offense. They are too up and down, week over week. You never know what you're going to get. But because the defense have been lights out with the Broncos, that's what's been keeping them in the game. I sincerely believe, unless they change something around, which I don't think they will, because I think Bo Nix is who Bo Nix is, I don't see them going deep in the playoffs. But I'm going to leave it at that.
Thanks, son. I was gonna say the same thing you were saying. I might say it in this regard. Bo Nix is Jekyll and Hyde. You get something from him for one
Right,
game, and then he's bad for a few other games. Their
right,
defense is ranked number one for a reason. They've been holding them since the start of the season. Whatever little gimme plays and they get off and they win, yes, the victory always counts. The bottom line is the victory, but it's a
right.
lot more going on inside their offense, inside their organization. Bo Nix and the head coach. Anytime somebody starts saying father and son, and it's like oil and water to me. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because they not on the same page with Sean Payton plays, and this is more evident. The defense is on page. Whatever coach is getting, whatever their schematics are, they getting, and them some dogs over there. Kudos to their defense, but their offense, he got maximum players over there, and he ain't utilizing them the way he should see them. There's something going on, and they need to fix it real good, real fast. Excuse me, I say real good, real fast. Um, as far as the Las Vegas Raiders, it's like a repeat offender. Geno
Right.
Smith is just it is what it is. I think he got down there in Las Vegas. He should have stayed in Seattle or went somewhere else. He got down there in Las Vegas thinking he was bigger than the town, and what's happening on he got a lot more on his plate, probably privately. It's just I'm assuming that his mind is not there. Where do you go where you used to do average stuff to get the little 40 million dollar contract? And you doing average football playing. You like a third string. What you doing? You shouldn't even be a starter.
Right.
Something more is going on, and the team need to look into a little bit of what's going on with Gino mentally and what's making him change and think. He could be caught up in something. That's a little conspiracy, but he could be caught up in something that is
Right.
taking his mind away from the game. Acting like he okay, then making excuses. If you make an excuse, act like you twist your ankle and get off, let the backup play. Do that and sit out
Right.
for a while, let the team get some victories. But if it's something more, Gino, whatever, let somebody know what's really going on so you can help. They helping you by paying you enormous money. You should help them by being honest. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I think that's all we can say. It's an embarrassment. Obviously, they're going to be looking for a quarterback in next year's draft or doing something. They're wasting too much talent on that team with bad quarterback play. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and flip it to one of the birds. We're going to start with the good old Ravens. They
Yes,
got
sir.
a they got a,
Let's get hype. Let's get
yeah.
hype, baby. Let's
Play
get
play
hype in the
play
birdhouse,
play,
baby.
play this hype video real quick. For their upcoming
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah. We ready. We ready for y'all. Yes, we ready. That's right, Flowers. Get hype, baby. Get hype. Yes. Get hype, baby. Yeah, baby. Lamar came out. Yeah, we hyping. We about to get busy. We about to get busy. We
Oh
about to
man.
take down that Viking ship. We about to take down that Viking ship. Sink it in the waters, baby. Sink it in the waters, baby.
Oh, whatever. I give it to y'all. Look, definitely a big game tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern time. You got Baltimore going into Minnesota. Minnesota 4-4, Baltimore 3-5. And look, a big win last week with Lamar and team, man, getting the job done in Miami. They want to go ahead and carry all of that energy into the next game. Right now, even Vegas and sports betting got them favored by 4.5, and I can see that. I honestly think when Baltimore is basically running on all cylinders, man, and the way how Lamar looked, he didn't miss a step. Dude, the ball was accurate, precision,
Singing.
just it was just like
Yes.
wow, like why he was the MVP
Yes.
twice. And if he plays like that, and look, shout out to him again for taking out all the entertainment out of the locker room. The whole team is locked in. That's the type of energy you want. And I got you guys winning this. I would say right now, I'll give it to y'all. I'll say I got 28-17 Baltimore. What you got?
Nah, I ain't hearing none of that. What you talking about? Sorry, that's cool.
What you
Hey,
you was you
listen,
predicting a
listen up,
blowout?
listen go. Let's go. Let's go, Ravens. Listen, I'm confident. Lamar ready. My boys are ready. The offense is ready. The special teams is ready. That defense is ready. With the added pieces we bringing, what the noise, the confidence we standing on. Go Ravens with everything we doing. We trying to stay positive. We keeping our minds clean because we are about business. The job ain't finished until we get the dub. The dub is what's going to take us to the chip. We can't do nothing else until we get the dub. And we trying to get dubs all the way to the rest of the season. It may be hard, may be challenging, but if we stay focused, we got the talent to do so. Henry, Lamar, Smith, all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Is your
All of
defense
them.
going to show up? Is your defense going to show up?
What? What? Don't even question that. I ain't making no excuses for them. The whole defense, even the backups, if they got a feeling, we ready, we focused, we strong. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Ravens. Let's do what we need to do, what we should have been doing, but we needed that hiccup to get us back in line, to get us back on track, to get our mind back in order, to play ball the way we should play ball. You coming to work. You come to work. Bring your briefcase and come to work and get the job done. And I got my team 35-14.
Ooh, I think you. Oh man, I don't. Uh,
35-14. You heard me. 35-14. You say it the way you want to say it. I think we're gonna dominate. I think we're gonna dominate, and I feel it in my heart and my spirit.
all right,
Go Ravens.
all right. That's you picking. I can see your offense doing that, but can your defense stop JJ and team?
Hey, hey, hey. Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
All right. Well, look,
Yes,
that
sir.
ain't the only big game. We'll get to my birds later on. We Monday night, so we'll get to that last. But all right,
Let's
I
go Ravens.
I
Let's
definitely
go
got y'all
Ravens.
winning.
Let's go Ravens.
All right, another big game. This is gonna be big. This is a big one right here, man. You got New England visiting Tampa Bay. Big game. Um, uh, I would say right now, Patriots is balling right now. They look really good right now. Drake May and team. It looked like they have found their rhythm. They getting good performance, good play by their defense. The offense is always finding a way to pull through. They actually remind me of the Buccaneers a lot. So when you got Baker Mayfield and team, like I said, they trying to go all the way this year, and they're at home. I'm telling you right now, and they got it close in the odds. They only got Buccaneers by 2.5, but I don't know, man. I really think that Mayfield could go ahead and make a statement, and put another loss on the Patriots record. I right now going to say this is going to be a shootout, man. I got 28-24 Buccaneers winning this game, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great Sunday. Great Sunday. But what you got?
Well, I say May is playing awesome, and Baker Mayfield is playing awesome. I
Right.
still don't think Baker will get the MVP. There was some chatter about he's still in the front. I don't think so. That's just people in Tampa
Right.
saying that. I don't think so. There's been too many amazing quarterbacks out here this year, and this is a toss up.
Shout
But
out to
Drake May
Jalen
and the
Hurts.
Patriots been yeah, Lamar, but um Drake May been balling. The team been looking good. The coaching, he should be probably get coach of the year if he keeps this up with his team going forward for the Patriots head coach. Um, as far as Tampa Bay going, Baker Mayfield will play with anybody. He's tough as nails. He don't blink. He's not scared of no one. He challenged it all. So it's going to be a hot battle because The Patriots defense is nice. Everything is going smooth for both teams. They got little hiccups, but they fight through it and they don't let the next game keep them down. They always looking forward and looking for the new challenge. So it's going to be a good one. I got this game, and shockingly, I'm going to go against Tampa. I got the Patriots winning 28-24.
Okay. 20. Okay, so you flipped it. All right. It's all good. We don't have to always agree.
No,
It's
we
all
don't.
good.
We don't.
All right. Another great game. Actually, before we actually talk about it, and that's fine. We don't have to actually do this in order. But another great game is actually going to be tomorrow night, and that's Pittsburgh going into L.A. Chargers. And look, Pittsburgh need to really figure things out. I've already told the whole world, right? Their biggest kryptonite has been their offense, not really having enough to spread the ball around, make things happen. Aaron Rodgers is trying to be a magician with the weapons that he have to try to make something happen. But this is the game to make a statement. Look for this to be a hard fought game. Chargers is trying to cling on to a really tough division that they're in. I honestly, man, I don't even know who to flip the coin to. I'm gonna just say sometimes the Steelers can't get out of their own way. I'm gonna say the Chargers are gonna win this game, but it's probably gonna be a little closer. I say this game is probably gonna be 17. No, I say 21-17 Chargers.
I got my bro Harold. Listen, I know you're still a fan. You think everything's popping off good, but Aaron Rodgers only got to throw to one person. Everybody else is made up offense. As
Right,
far as the Chargers go, they need a victory as bad as they need to breathe. So they gonna come with everything for the Steelers. Can the Steelers handle that? Can the Steelers defense handle that? Because this little win y'all got to deal with some people that's hungry for victory. And I
right.
got the Chargers. I got the Chargers winning 30-14.
Oh, you got a big spread. Okay. And he ain't gonna like that. Like, hold on, what you mean? Y'all go. Oh man, oh man. Hey,
Hey, before we move on, I just want to tap is a guy I know. His name is Lindell. His father passed away in a car accident. I just want to let him know, his family know, uh, wish him the best of love, and how you dealing with your situation, and Godspeed, and helping them through it is best
absolutely,
that you can. Sorry for the loss. His father had a car accident, and he's just trying to deal. And he's a good young brother, really good young brother. He know your brother and everything, and we laugh a lot, and I talk to him a lot. I just felt sorry for him when I saw him, and he was leaving from where I was at. I gave him a hug and let him know, if you need anything, we there for you. And warm hearts go out to him and his family. I just wanted to say that.
absolutely,
Lindell, we got you, bro.
absolutely, absolutely. Our condolences, absolutely.
All right.
Um, we got another game. We got a couple more to get through. This next game here, this is a big one we wanted to talk about. So we got Arizona actually going to be playing the Seahawks tomorrow, and who knows? We'll talk about that just a second. But before we get deep dive, we did see last week how great Jacoby had the offense looking. Right, you got Marvin Harrison Jr. actually getting the ball and getting targets. That's kind of why they drafted him. Versus Kyler Murray, when he's been at the helm. Don't get me wrong, his first couple of seasons lights out. Right, he's a Pro Bowler. Give Kyler Murray his credit, but it's all about what have you done for me lately. In the past couple of years, especially this season, it just looks like he's not seeing the field. It's like he can't see over his linemen. I just don't know what it is. And then you just a breath of
I
fresh
know.
air when you got Jacoby coming in, and it's like boom, he's just getting the ball down the field. He just seeing the guys open, just throwing it, just making plays happen. And you saw a different type of Arizona just crush and actually beat the Cowboys, who I'm very happy. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. But this is going to be a tough game. Let's see if they could take that into the Seahawks. I don't think they can. I think that's a tough place to play. They don't call it the 12th man stadium for no reason. I still got the Seahawks winning, but I really think this is going to be a tough match. Back and forth. I could see it being low scoring. I'm gonna say Seahawks 17, Arizona 14, with Seahawks getting the victory. What you got?
Well, I see it surely different. The Seahawks gonna put the smack down on them. You know what I mean? They're gonna really put the smack down. I'm gonna get a score early, then I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna give it 34 to 21. 34-21. Right? Seahawks victory. Reason why I'm gonna give it to Kobe Brissett, he got a lot of hands to feed. He's doing a great job. Colin Murray looking pretty bad right now. He's hurt or whatever the case might be. Like my son said, give him credit for what he has done. But in the NFL, is what have you done for me lately? The backup cassette, he's throwing, he's hitting everybody that he can't see. He ain't using them wheels. This is one situation with Murray, my opinion only. I think he got his money and he done with the NFL. I don't think he putting in the juice like he used to. I just it don't look right the way he is. Is he really hurt? Is something going on? There's a lot of mental things going on in the NFL this year. And I think he just don't some dudes just don't want to play no more. They got a comfortable life. There's a lot going on. And he got guaranteed money coming his way. And it don't look like he putting in the same fight that he used to put. I'm sorry. That's my opinion only. That's my opinion only. He got a great team. The Cardinals is a great team. They just need a leader, a number one quarterback to push them through and to be strong. Their backup quarterback is doing a great job, but I give it to the Seahawks to get victory. Donald been balling. They team been and they defense and they special teams been really getting at teams. So I got that the way I got it.
No, I I don't know if it's going to be that big of a spread, but it can be. I mean, right now they're favorite 6.5. I think they'll definitely cover that.
Yeah.
They'll
I
probably
don't think
cover
it's
it,
gonna be close.
but I'm still thinking like I don't know. Just I would just like to see what Jacoby could really do and have a game within three, well around three. But I and not only that, I want a competition game. I don't want a blowout. But you never know, man. Like I said, the 12th man stadium is a tough place to play.
Well, a competition game is the team dominating another team. A blowout, I understand what you're saying, son. Well, you want a low scoring game, but we got a low scoring game because both offenses was garbage. You understand with the Raiders and the Broncos. Take the heart of the team. If the defense can't stand on business, everybody get paid in the NFL. No excuses.
Right, right, absolutely. And we got another one here, and then we'll get to my birds in a minute. But this is
Uh,
another big game. You got the Los Angeles Rams tomorrow playing San Francisco. This is a big game. Um,
yeah,
this is a
yeah.
big. It don't get no bigger. I will be
Hey,
watching this
son,
game.
it's
What's up?
big because both teams you deny, even though the Rams play good, you be like, man, didn't they lose? They lose some
To a
games
bum
that you
team.
like, why'd you lose? And then
Right,
San Francisco lose some games. Why did you lose? And then some games, why did you win? And
right.
it's just crazy right now. So this is gonna be a banger right here. This is a
Yeah,
sleeper right here. It's
yeah.
a toss up. I don't because every time I pick against 49ers, 49ers win.
Win.
And it's a funny thing. And I still think that shot that what's his name on the quarterback for the Rams? Um
Oh, Stafford,
um
Stafford, Stafford.
Stafford. Whatever shot he got, boy, bless him, baby. Bless him. NFL, sell it on eBay.
Right.
Cause my man been looking like he got about 5 more years left. They tried gave him a 2 year contract, but he looked like he got 5 more years left.
Facts.
He need to keep
Facts.
pushing.
Facts.
And resurging for the running back for San Francisco, he doing a masterful job. I don't want to jinx him, but McCaffrey is doing his thing, bruh. And he's staying healthy. I ain't even putting nothing on there. And the quarterback, let him stay in. Let him stay in. Brock Purdy, just keep healing up. If that take you to the either to next year, so be it, bro. Because they look like a whole different team, and they got a lot of people out, a lot of people injured. So whatever they doing, keep it pushing. And that kudos to the head coach because he damn sure know how to coach.
Right. No, absolutely. I give it. This is like a flip coin game. I don't even know who to give it to. To be honest, right now, of course, right now the Rams is favored 5.5. I think it's just some of the injuries 49ers have been
I'm
dealing with, and and just how they've been playing, and they've been looking like the favorite team in the NFL outside of the Eagles. So who you got?
I'm a shock you. I'm gonna go with the 49ers. I'm gonna go with the 49ers over that 5 point spread. And I'm gonna say the game is gonna be 28-26. A rare number, but I think it's gonna
Uh,
be that funny.
I don't want either team to win because these are teams we got to play in the
Well,
playoffs,
somebody they
right?
yes,
But I'm gonna give it to the Rams. I just think every time they've come and played us at home, the Eagles, they've always given us, they're a really great road team, and I think they can go into San Francisco and get the job done. I'm gonna say the Rams gonna just blow the doors open, 31, 31-14 Rams, and get the job and cover the spread greatly. But definitely, everybody, please check out this game. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Of course, and I don't have no big old presentation hype video because the Eagles are focused. I don't know what's going on with the Ravens. We
oh,
focus.
don't even speak on that, baby. We showing love and togetherness. Stay off the video games. We playing. This is business.
we'll need all of that hype video. I do not like the spread right now, but it is what it is because we're away. But of course, Birds go to Green Bay Monday Night Football. Right now, they are favored. The Packers slightly over the Eagles, which I think is just crazy. After the Packers just,
Wow.
I don't even know. But I'm
Oh.
not even worrying about it. This is a team that we typically always take care of. The Green Bay is we're just their kryptonite. They can't beat us in Brazil. They can't beat us at home. They can't beat us in the playoffs. I don't really worry about them. I think we're going to handle business. Our team is healthy. We got all our players back. We don't have our center, but our backup is doing a damn good job. We looking really good. We picked up some great
So you
pieces
got
on defense.
quarterback.
We got Nolan back, Carter back. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, we got everybody. Everybody. Bennett, Nolan Smith. Everybody's back except for Jurgens. We don't have Jurgens, but our line is healthy. Our defense is healthy. The wide receivers is ready to go. We got a juggernaut defensive end coming from Miami. We got another nickel corner. I think we're going to do damage in this game, flying on all cylinders. We're going to go ahead and make a statement in the NFL. Jalen Hurts is going to play his lights out
Oh
to get
my
that
God.
MVP. I got my Birds winning greatly. I say right now, 35, 35-17. My Eagles, baby. Birds, let's go. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Well, I'm gonna say that since you're in the birdhouse, since you're in the birdhouse with pops, I'm gonna say I give victory to the Eagles as well because the Green Bay Packers. I don't know what's going on with the love train, but it ain't
He's
running. I don't know.
inconsistent. He's
what is
inconsistent.
up with Michael Parsons and the defensive scheme. Sometimes you got to take him off the line, let him stand up, and let him see where he want to go. Mix it up a little bit. Y'all being stationary as far as the Green Bay defense, and y'all getting picked off. They see whatever side he go to, they move the strength to that side, block him off, and they ask the others to play. Well, y'all been like disappearing, and your number one quarterback, he not giving himself no love. So I hope it's a good showing because the Eagles gonna bring that power. And like my son said, they only missing one out of the starting unit, and they backup is ready to represent.
Yep.
So I got the game 31-14. 31-14
Yes,
Eagles.
sir. Yes, yes, yes. I receive all that energy. Go Birds. You know, y'all already know
Go birds, go
we're going to
birds,
we're
go
going to turn
birds.
up at the pub once again. The pub was lit last game. It's going to be lit. I'm definitely going to be as soon as I get off work, I'm headed straight there. It's going down. But anyway, um there's going to be another great NFL weekend. Also, for those that do have YouTube TV, this has been everyone and their mama. It's been all over the news. Everyone's talking about it. As far as I saw, there's been some now negotiation talks between Google and Disney. So I am hoping we get a deal done so we can get that ESPN ABC service back. So everyone hang in there, hang in there. Hopefully they get the deal done. But anyway, um, as you know, today is Saturday, so you already know college football is live and well. So we're just going to go ahead and just do just a quick view of some of the live scores and some of the games that transpired, and just provide our thoughts on it. So right now, you got Wake Forest and Virginia playing. Virginia's been playing lights out this season, so I still expect them in the third quarter. You just never know, but I expect Virginia to pull that one out. Um, and I don't even think in a close one. I hope that they get a charge in this game and pull away. Um, you got uh, you got California right now beating Louisville in the third quarter. The game is still early. Um, Wow, you got LSU and Alabama. Alabama right now winning 17-3 in the second quarter.
Because
Um,
LSU is dealing with some issues because of the a head coach,
Head coach
and he
drama.
really didn't. To me, he didn't really want to be there, and they discombobulated right now, and Alabama's taking full advantage of them.
Yep, that's exactly what's happening. But shout out to Alabama Roll Tide for getting the job done. Um, Looks like Notre Dame is playing Navy. They're up 21-10 in the first half. So and I
Hey,
what's
son,
up?
for that one, I say Navy. Thank you for keeping us protected, but that's what y'all best at, keeping us protected. As far as that football game, hey, y'all focus on other things, keeping this country safe. Thank you for your service. Notre Dame, give them that spiritual whooping.
Right,
Sorry.
right, right. Absolutely. That's hilarious. Ohio State, of course, got the job done, winning 34-10 against Purdue. That goes without saying. A close
Yeah, it was
game,
a
right?
cakewalk.
Indiana barely beating Penn State 27-24. And look, that's nothing bad against Indiana. Penn State has a great roster. That's why their coach Franklin was fired, because they probably have one of the best rosters in the whole league, but just poor execution by their coaches. Um,
But son, they've been saying Indiana been getting a soft schedule, so this is a nice percentage of a win for them. Even though Penn State been struggling, this is a nice piece of point of difficulty for them to pull this game out. Because
I
Indiana
agree.
had, they say he had a soft schedule, so they shouldn't, even though they shouldn't be a ranked ahead of Texas A&M. I don't think so, but they victory, they 10-0 right now. I believe in their standards. Indiana is, and Texas A&M is 9-0. But Texas A&M is beating the bricks off teams. That freshman quarterback, if he's a freshman, a true freshman, he's amazing, man. Number 10. Boy, they
Yeah,
better
yeah.
look out. He only gonna get better and better.
I'm looking forward to the playoffs, man. I'm telling you, that's going to be a team nobody want them on their schedule. Texas A&M handling business, beating Missouri 38-17. You can't say nothing more about that team. That's a scary team to play against. Of course, Georgia got the job done, 41-21 over Mississippi State. Ole Miss, uh, they just had practice, 49-0. They get a game over Citadel. Here's a close.
See, son, pause for a second.
What's up?
Pause for a second. I know if you're gonna bring Citadel to the league, let some of them HBCUs get in these systems and play some of these schools. It's just y'all just bringing teams in here and they just had practice. Probably third string was in. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Right.
make it right. You know what I mean? They just had practice, like you said, son. No disrespect to the school, but y'all ain't ready for that type of power, that size, and everything. Y'all probably didn't even cross the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
49 is zip.
Yeah. No, definitely agree. And another great game, man. But it wasn't a great score. But you had two high-ranked teams, BYU and Texas Tech. Texas Tech handled business, beating BYU 29-7. Whew.
But 29 to 7 show you that the game was tough. They outscored them, yes, but BYU didn't have no offensive play. Defense gave up some points, but they was waiting for the offense to get off, and Texas Tech defense was on that field a lot to prevent them from scoring.
And was able
So
to get the job
it
done
it
right.
is what it is. Yeah.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Another one here. You had Oregon, number 9, Oregon, barely beating out Iowa, 18-16. And look, nothing to sneeze at either, man. Iowa's a tough. Those Midwest North teams, yo, they got a different level of energy, different level of toughness. It's always
Yeah,
scary.
them,
You play North Dakota, South Dakota,
yeah.
Iowa. That corn-fed, cheese-fed
Yeah,
players.
yes, boy. Them hog eaters, baby.
Yeah, so and that's nothing to sneeze at, man. So definitely a great victory, a great tested victory for Oregon, that they can use to propel them for the rest of the season. Vanderbilt getting the job done. Obviously they've had some tough losses, but they did beat Auburn 45-38. Shout out to that team, Pavia, and then of course Syracuse, another big school for you that you love to shout
Hold
out.
on, let me speak up.
Okay.
Syracuse is one of my teams, and I tell you what you showed last year, Coach. You gotta get your stuff together, man. You gotta get your stuff together and recruit. Miami was struggling for a couple of games and still pulling it out, but y'all got the bricks beat off y'all like it wasn't nothing. Y'all got to get it together, Syracuse. Really do.
Yeah, yeah. Take a 38-10 beating by Miami, who really desperately needed this win. Like I said, I think ACC still up for grabs. You got like Virginia, Georgia Tech, Miami. They're all fighting to get into that playoff spot. So it's just crazy right now. Wisconsin upsetting Washington 13-10. And then, of course, on Friday, USC beating Northwestern 38-17. And we're getting closer and closer to we're more than halfway through the season for college football, getting closer and closer to bowl games and playoffs. Honorable mention, I would just mention it because it's all over the news. But once again, Colorado loses again, but in a close matchup against West Virginia. Finally starting
Was it
Juju
really
Lewis,
close?
who looks better than the rest of the quarterbacks. It was a close
Yeah.
loss, but right now they did lose their ability to get into a bowl game. They're no longer bowl eligible with another loss on their record. So I'll leave it at that. It's nothing more we can really say. But like I said, football is
I ain't
amazing.
got nothing to
I
add. I ain't got nothing
yeah.
to add to that.
But I know, like once again, I know I mentioned this TV contract there. I can't wait for it to get fixed because it's been tough for people that love college football because pretty much all the SEC games is on ESPN channels, and a lot of the other college games is on ESPN or ABC. So it's tough not having his contract, but hopefully that get worked out. But we want to flip it to another sport, and we're just going to talk about the top conferences, where they at, and we're going to talk about the NBA a little bit before we close out tonight, because look, it's been so far a great season starting out with all the teams, and the unpredictedness of how teams are going to be flowing. Because if you'd have told me 3 months ago that Lakers would be 7-2, I'd be like, you lying. Starting off like that, just with the uncertainty of the team. But they're looking good so far. So anyway, let's start with the Eastern Conference. I'm gonna let Pops go more in about what's going on. But right now, just the top 5 teams. You got Detroit sitting at 7-2, Chicago sitting at 6-2, Cleveland 6-3, Milwaukee 6-3, and the end of there is New York Knicks 5-3. What's your thoughts so far on these top 5 teams and where we are in the Eastern Conference?
Well, the Pistons is always tough. They ended the season pretty
Right.
well. They got a great nucleus. Where I'm shocked, deservingly so, they need to be ranked number one because they put in the work, they put in the things to do, and they got an all around team. I'm shocked with Chicago being number two. I guess they got their players back and they got some new additions and they playing really well. The sleeper team is Cleveland because Cleveland should be better than even
They
third
should be number
place in the
one.
league right
Yeah,
now.
they should be
Yes,
number
they
one.
should be.
Right.
And I'm not surprised about the Bucks. The Bucks is trying Giannis trying to work with anybody. You know what, right there, son?
Right. Right.
John Morant will be great with Giannis. The Bucks,
Yeah.
Milwaukee need to make a deal with
Memphis. Memphis.
Memphis Grizzlies. Excuse me, I apologize. Memphis Grizzlies to get him to Milwaukee. Him and Giannis could do some things. I think he's done in Memphis mentally. His spirit with the coach ain't good. His spirit in the city ain't good. He did too much, positive and negative. Positive they always want, but the negative, everybody trying to point the finger. I think John Morant needs to start over, and I think Milwaukee would be a nice fit for him. Now, as far as last one in the fifth row, I say the New York Knicks. They just got to get to the coach system. They not bad, and I think if they really accept the system and get out of what they was doing last year, it's hard to do. They will win more games and play a little bit harder defense, and they should be a lot better.
And your thoughts. We talked about it earlier, right? But obviously, just talk about the Boston Celtics. Like obviously, they're not even a top 10. But your thoughts on
Well,
this season?
well, they traded away some key pieces, and they not the same nucleus team. They like backups with two starters. So is Boston going to take a big hit this year? And it's evident they should be down there. If Boston is up in the top five, top seven, shame on the NBA East for even allowing them to be up there. They put on a violent effort, but they shouldn't even be nowhere near the top because they doing a rebuilding. They kept some key pieces, but that's not enough for where they need to go in the East. And the 76ers, just to add the sixth place, it's time for them to do something, show something, or break that team up.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. That's a team that's just every year is a kryptonite. What can go wrong? They like the Dallas Cowboys. What can go wrong will go wrong with that team. My God, they can't
And
get out their way.
Philly deserve a better basketball team effort than that. They need to play more from top to bottom, from coaches, the players, from star players to role players. They need to play a whole lot more than what they given. They deserve a whole lot more.
I agree. I agree. Let's go ahead and flip it down to the Western Conference. Right now, top 5, you already know. No surprise here. OKC number 1 with 9-1. Lakers, I'm shocked. Lakers number 2 at 7-2. You got San Antonio with Wemby, you know what I mean, with the fade we're doing this thing. They 6-2. You got Denver right behind them with Jokic 6-2. And then of course, you also got you got Portland sitting right there, kind of tied.
Shocking.
Yeah, that's shocking.
Shocking.
Tied right there with Houston. I'm gonna give Houston still tied at number 5. We'll throw Houston in there too. Both Houston and Portland tied there with 5-3 in the 5th spot. What's your thoughts right now in the Western Conference?
Wait, you know I'm a LA man. I'm a LeBron man.
Right,
I'm a LA
right.
dude right now. But OKC is looking like they're on cruise control from receiving that ring.
To
Usually when a
repeat,
team win the championship, they fall off a little bit in the game because they still celebrating in their mental. They lock right in and they going to get it. They was like, we tasted it. Now we want it again. They got the hunger for it. Now, as far as the Lakers go, kudos to the Lakers. I love their impact. I love their energy. And this is without LeBron. You know, there's people out there saying they don't need LeBron. LeBron should come off the bench. Stop. Whatever y'all doing, stop it. Stop drinking too much soda. Stay off the weed. Do something. You know
right.
what I mean? Because what y'all talking is nonsense. That man is a Hall of Famer. That man is one of the GOATs. One of. He's not the only GOAT. He's one of the GOATs. And I say that proudly. In his era, he is the GOAT. You know what I mean? One of them. Because I give Curry and I give Durant that same pull. But LeBron for this era is the GOAT in my eyes, my opinion only. But for them to play without him and to keep that 7-2 record going, they struggling right now. They playing the Hawks at halftime. Oh, in the third quarter is 70-58. It's not looking good right now. I guess they tempo or they lagging or whatever the case might be. But I hope they turn it around and get that victory. But the Spurs, Wimby. 7'5", 7'4" man, dribble, shoot, jump shot, mid range, dunk, block shots. He's an all around player for his size and for he bulked up a little bit too. He used to be a
He did.
brittle dude,
He
but
did.
now he cutting it up,
Put
dropping
on
it on
some
the
weight.
floor. They attacking him. They trying everything with him. Yes, so my Lakers got them. We beat them. Yes, but they formidable. They look good. Wemby might get MVP of the league.
Yeah.
Except that boy in OKC have something to say with it.
You
But
right.
Wemby looking real good. Now with Denver, Denver lost a lot of legs. I think the league caught up to Denver. I think the league caught up to Denver. Y'all let some pieces go, some role players go, and I think y'all gonna be in contention. But y'all ain't gonna do what y'all always do. I know Jokic is the dude, but Wemby here now, brother. I think you the backup to Wemby at this point. As far as Portland, kudos to Portland for they start matching it up. They tied with Houston at this time. Portland putting in some work. I'm
Don't,
happy. I'm happy for Dame being back there and
right.
being back
Dame is
home
back.
comfortable.
Right.
And please, Dame, take your time healing up. Come back when you're ready. Don't rush it because you'll go right back out. You ain't no spring chicken, bruh. Take your time. Do what you got to do to recover so you can battle again. Durant, way to get them young boys up there. And oh, hold on. Let me hot news. That's another place John Morant could go to from the Grizzlies to Houston. They need a point guard. They need a point guard badly. They need a point guard that could get off on his own and distribute the ball and be nasty when he needs to when they got everybody locked down. So
Right.
that might be a mix. Either Milwaukee for the East or for the West, Houston for John Morant. You heard it here first at the Birdhouse Sports Show.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, NBA is still early. The season really just got started. They got a lot of games to go. Injuries can take place. You just never know. But this is a great start of a great season. You're starting to see separation already from
Yes.
teams. And OKC look like they're about to repeat it. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. But once again, y'all, we appreciate the love and support of the channel. Please make sure y'all like, subscribe. Let us know your thoughts. Once again, our condolences to Marshawn Kneeland and the family. And it's like I said, it's been a lot going on, man. Life is too short, but also there's a lot going on in the public. The government shut down, benefits, you name it. I don't have all the facts, but I know right now people are out there scared, people out there impacted. So our prayers and blessings go out to everybody out there, and just continue to pull through and fight through. And we just hoping that y'all enjoy our show. We just here to talk a little sports, have a little fun with y'all. But that's what it's all about.
Um, same sentiments that my son said, and also Lindell, to your people once again, brother. Our hearts, warm hearts, is out to your love, giving you love and peace and joy. Try to find some joy and remembering the great things you shared with your dad, and
Right.
and take that with you so you could smile and you could be happy in the sad times. Take the joy from it, take the blessing from it, and move forward and stay strong, brother. You need a shoulder to cry on, I'm right here, brother, for you. We try to be fair and understanding to all things, and people, like my son said, what's going on out here, try to stay in comfort, stay aware of everything around you, and just keep focusing on the right thing. Keep prayed up, keep prayed up, because that's going to get you through everything that's going on. Right now is a dark mess, and the light is coming for all of us to make a shiny day once again through all this chaos and misguidance and his lies and lying so much you don't know if it's the truth or a lie. So once that confuse you, you got to keep God first so you can work through the truth and shine with the truth before you. And I say this once again, go to your doctors, get your health checked. Go if you need a psychiatrist, anything, get screening for all you need for your health, mental health, physical health, and all aspects of health. Please get checked out. That's from the Birdhouse Sports Show. We care about the people.
Absolutely. As always, we appreciate y'all. Appreciate the support. Peace, y'all.
Peace.